Next, what is the topic we are going to discuss? Today I posted some videos. I don't know whether you have seen them. For example, what is that video? I liked the subject. That's why I posted the videos. And what is it?
I think it's
Regarding
about
gold loan,
Yeah. Regarding gold loan, I have posted a video. I have posted a video on. I posted first video on what is that topic? Gold, federal money market. This is a topic which will be useful for commerce students and for others also. It is very relevant. So we will hear this one. Good morning, candidates. Money market terminology: call money, money lent for overnight; notice money, money lent for a period of 2 to 14 days; term money, money lent for 15 days or more in the bank market; held till maturity, government securities which are not meant for sale and are meant to be held to maturity by the banks; held till trading, government securities acquired by the banks with the intention to trade by taking advantage of the short-term price or interest rate movement; available for sale, government securities which do not fall within the above two categories, that is held till maturity, held till trading, held for trading. And then yield to maturity, expected rate of return on a security if held till maturity after purchasing, taking into account the purchase price; coupon rate, specified interest rate on fixed income securities such as corporate and government straight bonds; treasury bills, short-term bonds issued by the treasury. They have features of zero bond coupons; gilt-edged securities, government security. It is a secured financial instrument which guarantees certainty of both capital and interest repayment; zero bond coupons, bonds with no promised periodical coupons. The difference between purchase value and maturity value is the value received by the investor. Normally, treasury bills are issued as zero coupon bonds with 91, 182, and 364 days tenor. Dated securities, instruments which have tenure over 1 year. The returns on dated securities are based on fixed coupon rates akin or similar to corporate bonds. Thank you. This is useful for credit officers and also for probationary officers interviews.
Octopart.com is changing the game for engineers and designers.
Yeah. So that was one. And regarding this one, Federal Gold Reserve, gold loans, they have given some idea. Are you able to hear? Please see. Good morning, candidates. Are you hearing? Inform branches not to renew.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
You are hearing.
Audible.
Very good. People who are planning to upgrade their gold loan to prevent their earlier loan going bad will now have no other option but to repay their loan. The banks have instructed their branches to ensure that gold loans availed of by customers are repaid and closed and not renewed or upgraded. Officials say RBI rules does not permit practice of renewal or upgrading. Thank you. They have introduced this rule, but implementing it is really difficult for customers. Many of them, they won't be able to repay the original amount, principal amount. They will be interested in paying the interest only and then renew it. So I think they will have to borrow from another bank and give it here. Then from here, take it to another bank. Like that only they should do. Anyhow, that is okay. Now we will go for our Federal Bank. Now, any doubts from your angle, Githam boys and girls? Githam boys and girls?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sir. They were asking about Federal Bank and they mentioning not to not to mention any history. So, like, what would we should say, sir? Like, I should say
That
like any financial, financial bulletin about Federal Bank and everything, or
no,
any
no.
other thing I should.
This has been answered in many interviews by me. I would have told you have to tell the Federal Bank was started in the year 1931 by Mr. K.P. Hormes, because they are very fond of K.P. Hormes. So you have to mention that. Then after that, immediately you will tell the bank has its headquarters at Aluva, Kochi, and the present managing director is Mr. Sham Srinivasan. After telling that, I would have told you in many of the videos, you have to tell about the number of happy customers, number of branches, number of ATMs, number of cash recyclers. Then tell about the awards they have received recently in 24 or 23. Also, then tell about the CSR activities of the bank. And if still they give you time, you can tell about the financial results as on March 2024. That is how you have to tell. And if still they give you time, you can tell about the various products of our Federal Bank. If you remember some specific names of SB accounts, you can tell that. Then current account, then about fixed deposits, then about recurring deposit, then demat account. Also tell about various loan facilities they are giving and about the digitalization efforts. You can also tell about the digitalization of like Fed Mobile, Lotsa app, like that, whatever you are remembering, and also internet banking. These things can be told by you in an interview with for general question without history. And it will be very nice if you come across the latest news about Federal Banks. If in your local newspaper any reference is coming about Federal Bank doing some new project and all, you can tell that. Of course, another point you can do is by going through the 8 slides they are giving. See, they are giving some 8 slides, When you go to their site, they will be giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those slides, 1 minute. I think you are not seeing it now. Yeah, 1 minute. I'll show you. Are you seeing the slides now, Federal Bank?
Yes, sir.
Acha. Here, there will be some slides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you can tell about this flash pay because this is the latest one they have come about. Then you can also tell about FEDD. Second one, you can talk about bank is giving up to 8.05% interest on fixed deposit for senior citizens. Then you can, every vote counts, you leave it. That's not required. This is also not very, because your elections are over in many of our states. Then you can tell about Stellar Savings Account. Then you can tell about Digital Rupee. Then you can tell about Fed 247. By sitting at home, you can open account. These points can be told by you. You can tell them all. Okay, very good. Now, any other doubts? Any other questions you have in your mind? Yeah. Any other doubts you are having?
What's
Federal
the
Bank.
difference between like Neft and Rtgs? I mean, both are electric fund transfers, right? So what
Yeah.
is the difference between both?
Both are NEFT, RTGS. The NEFT is done in 48 batches per day. So it may not be credited immediately. Supposing you are remitting money at 10:05, it may be credited by 10:30 only. There can be some delay also. It is not credited immediately. In the case of RTGS, there is a minimum amount required, 2 lakhs. Whereas in the case of NEFT, there is no minimum amount prescribed. These are the things. One is RTGS is realistic, whereas this is based on 48 batches conducted through Reserve Bank of India. And also there is commission charged. It differs from bank to bank. Different branches, different banks start different ways. This is what it is. The difference is only this much. And again, that minimum balance. There is no maximum in both. There is no maximum in both. Now the question will come, why should somebody send under NEFT when you have RTGS for more than 4 lakhs and all that? But I'm not sure about the commission. Are they charging commission? Federal Bank, we will see. Federal Bank, NEFT charges or commission. Do they charge? We will see. National Electronic Fund Transfer. See here they are you seeing on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Features and benefits. It facilitates transfer of funds from any federal bank branch to any other bank branch. NEFT facility is available 24/7, 365 days. Ore Baba. Then this works on the secure Infinet platform provided by IDRBT, an initiative of Reserve Bank of India. IDRBT, what is the expansion? India, IDRBT. Institute for Development of Research in Banking Technology. I think it is in, where is it? Hyderabad. It's an institution of theirs. I think it is there in which place? Institute, Room, Content, Carriers, India, Governing Council, IDRBT. Address is Telangana, Hyderabad. They are having it in Hyderabad only. So if people from Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, please go through this also. In case time permits, you can tell some of these points. Okay. So what we were seeing, what about this one. Next one, there is no limit in the amount of funds to be transferred. Maximum amount per transaction is limited to 50,000 for cash. Of course, all banks say if you are remitting in cash, you can't remit above 50,000. Then that is as per Income Tax Act. Individuals, firms, corporates maintaining accounts with a bank branch, and you must have an account with the bank branch. Frequently asked questions. So please go through this. Excuse me. Please go through this to know more
Yes, sir.
details about it. Then RTGS. RTGS.
Real-time gross sale.
Yeah, real-time gross settlement timings. Here also, here they are telling transfer funds from one bank to another bank. This happens through the secure network of IDRBT. RTGS is the fastest possible money transfer. RTGS system is primarily meant for large value, above 2 lakhs. There is no upper ceiling limit. Federal Bank is the first bank in India to offer this facility through 100% of branches spread across the country. Boys, when they ask you about Federal Bank, you can tell this point. To remit funds through RTGS, all customer needs to know beneficiary account number, beneficiary name, and IFSC code. You must have an account with the bank. And regarding charges, timings are they giving? Timings are during business hours only. Monday to Saturday during business hours, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. only. That is the difference between NEFT and RTGS. Somebody wants to remit money at 6:30, he can't do it through RTGS. Okay. So that
So
is the
once again,
difference.
so that points the Federal Bank is the first bank.
Federal Bank is the first bank to introduce RTGS benefit through all its branches, 100% of the branches. They have, supposing they had at that time 1,000 branches, they introduced this in all the branches. It seems in those days, banks were giving this facility only to a few branches of their authorized branches. Now I think it has come in almost all bank branches. That is the point. Okay. They must know IFSC code to remit. And what is this customer facilitation center? For getting assistance about that, you can contact Directory of Customer of all banks provided by RBI. There is one center, but that will be there, but nobody will attend the phone call. Nobody will attend the phone call. This is what it is. Very good. So that much is for NEFT and RT.